Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day to you. Now that's depending where you are in the world, because here I am live in London. It is a Saturday evening, 8:30 p.m. We're recording our nighttime devotion from the devotional Conflict and Courage. The title today, The Time of Jacob's Trouble. Had a wonderful Sabbath. Thank you for asking. Yeah, very good Sabbath, very blessed. And I hope you all did too, regardless what you did. The time of Jacob's trouble. Jeremiah 30, verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. When Christ shall cease his work as mediator in man's behalf, then this time of trouble will begin. Then the case of every soul will have been decided, and there will be no atoning blood to cleanse from sin. Then the restraining spirit of God is withdrawn from the earth, as Jacob was threatened with death by his angry brother. So the people of God will be in peril from the wicked who are seeking to destroy them. And as the patriarch wrestled all night for deliverance from the hand of Esau, so the righteous will cry to God day and night for deliverance from the enemies that surround them. When in his distress, Jacob laid hold of the angel and made supplication with tears, the heavenly messenger, in order to try his faith, also reminded him of his sin and endeavored to escape from him. But Jacob would not be turned away. He learned that God is merciful, and he cast himself upon his mercy. He pointed back to his repentance for his sin and pleaded for his deliverance. As he reviewed his life, he was driven almost to despair. But he held fast to the angel, and with earnest, agonizing cries, he urged his petition until he prevailed. Such will be the experience of God's people in their final struggle with the powers of evil. God will test their faith, their perseverance, their confidence in his power to deliver them. Satan will endeavor to terrify them with the thought that their cases are hopeless, that their sins have been too great to receive pardon. They will have a deep sense of their shortcomings, and as they review their lives, their hopes will sink. But remembering the greatness of God's mercy and their own sincere repentance, they will plead his promises made through Christ to helpless, repentant sinners. Their faith will not fail because their prayers are not immediately answered. They will lay hold of the strength of God, as Jacob laid hold of the angel. And the language of their souls will be, I will not let thee go, except thou bless me. The time of Jacob's trouble is coming. Jesus is coming. But before that happens, the time of Jacob's trouble will come. We are in a time of probation. That is our time here on earth. It is a time of probation. It is a time that will tell if we, you and me, are worthy to be in heaven. Can we be trusted with the gifts we've been given, the blessings we've been given? Can we be trusted through the tests and the trials we're allowed to go through? Can we be trusted to stay true to God or to give in to the enemy when we know we're doing wrong and yet we still do it? I myself am one. Can we be trusted to deny self? Seek guidance from our Father in heaven. And to seek His will for our lives instead of what we want to do. What is it He bids us to do? Have a blessed night.